Welcome to Guns Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in today. I want to bring you this little review and comparison, and the review today is going to be on this particular collapsible folding stove. And follow my channel, you know I've already done a video review on this particular one here. I've did two of them, two reviews. One that this right here is the hinged one. And then I did one on the folding one that is collapsible, I call it, or just comes apart. It's in sections. And this design is like that. It does not have hinges. It actually is put together one piece at a time like that. I also have an Esbit stove here just as a comparison to kind of show you guys some sizes. And I wanted another option. I like having multiple options as far as cooking, because you may want to cook a small meal, if you're just, on the trail or something, bugging out, you're going to put something small in your bug out bag. But let's say you have a family and you need to carry a little more, cook a little more at one time. Now, you could buy everybody in the family one of these, this size here, and everybody kind of cook their own meal. But if you're looking more of a camping style or a base camp style, I wanted something a little bigger. So they have quite a few different sizes and variations of these, and they're coming out of China, and there's all kinds of sizes and styles of this actual same brand. So it's a little confusing. But if you remember in my other video, if you hadn't seen it, one of the additions I made to this particular wood-burning stove, that's why I like these guys, is because they're designed to use natural materials such as wood, and that's why I like them. But one thing I added was this top here, and the reason I added that is because now a lot more things sit on them easier. So that's why I did that. And if you go back and look at that video, you'll know I talk about this. And this one came in this nice case here. All right, so the larger version, I also did the same thing, and I'll show you that here in a minute. It comes in a nice little case. To me, the quality of this case is probably a little bit nicer. This is more of a Kadura style material. This is more of a nylon type material. But it's Velcro. It's nice. It's good quality. So, I mean, it does come in its own little case carry bag here. All right. So this stove is very good quality. It is very thick and durable. You can tell that it's nice and thick stainless. If you look, I'm trying to bend that. It doesn't really bend real easy. When you get these, and I'll annotate in the section below exactly where I bought this. I'm not endorsing that company. I'm just going to show you guys where I bought it, and it was the most economical that I found at the time. And this stove here cost me less than $15 including shipping, and to me that's a deal. But if you look, it's got vent holes all around. This comes in sections, and I'm not going to take it apart. I was trying to cut down on time on video, but it's got these little sections here that slide into one another. Is how it all locks into place. And this right here is very, if you look, it holds together very well. You don't have to worry about this one coming apart. The smaller version of this style that I did, you really couldn't do that with. It didn't lock in. I hadn't played with it. I might adjust those tabs a little bit to get it to lock in a little more secure. And I discussed that in that video, and that's why I did a comparison to this. This one also comes with this little T-bar. These sections here come out and they slide in like that, and then you can have a way to put smaller items on it like that. And then I also cut a larger piece of screen mesh. So now with this piece of screen mesh, and how I measured this, guys, is basically I just took the case and made sure it fit, so I could get the most surface area for this, and I just made sure this fit in here. And now I can almost grill something on top of this. So think about that. This is more versatile. I could actually just put some meat up there, something like that. If you went out hunting and acquired some game, fish, things like that, you really wouldn't even need a pot. You can almost do it on top of this. Get your coals, let it burn down, let your coals get, just have some nice bed of coals here, and then you could do that. But the reason I got this size is because it's more versatile. See, I can put a bigger pot up there now, where putting it on this would be a little tough. I mean, it would probably cook, but this is just going to heat up faster. It's going to have more wood capacity and things like that. When you get into something like this, now obviously you wouldn't backpack that, but if I'm car camping and stuff like that, see, this right here allows me to cook with large pans. This one, that's going to be a little tough, and it's only going to heat really in the very center here, and that's about it. So that's kind of why I got this one. That's going to have this larger surface area to cook with, and that was the reason I wanted this one. You know, I've got the Coleman stove, I've got all that type stuff, but at the end of the day, I wanted something that allows me to cook with natural material. I don't have to worry about propane or anything. I can use wood, anything like that to do this. Now, you could put smaller things up here. So you see there's a canteen style cup, camping cup, stainless, and it fits up there just fine too. But if you're looking for an inexpensive, versatile stove, I think you'll be money well spent. This right here, I'm gonna give you an idea because I'm gonna put it back in its pack, exactly what it looks like. But it folds down like that, and it goes in your pack just like this. Everything fits in, and then slide this piece in. This don't go in as easy because it has kind of sharp edges on the end. It's kind of snagging on the material, so just take a little bit to work it in there, but it will fit. And then just close it up. But it's fairly heavy. I'm gonna say that's probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. It's a good piece of steel. I mean, it's fairly heavy, so you know, I wouldn't probably backpack with that or anything, but something like this I definitely would, because this right here is very lightweight and doesn't weigh a lot at all, and it goes back in the bag also very easy. And see how fast this is as far as packing up and going. You know, you can kind of cook on the move, stop and cook you a little meal, let this cool down, put it right back in the pack, throw that in your pack, and you're ready to go. And then kind of give you a size comparison like that. And then, like I said, the Esbit. The Esbit, I've used this style stove, cook stove for years, because I was, you know, even able to put wood in here. But these are just much more flexible, in my opinion, much more versatile, and be able to use those for a lot of different reasons. In a lot of different ways. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, post those below. And like I said, I'll annotate in the section below exactly where I got it from. So if you want to order one, you can. They're not any part of the channel or anything. It's just doing my research of the company that I found and I bought it from. So, you know, kind of go by that as far as, you know, if you decide you want to buy from them or not. But this right here will be the size you get. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any experience with something like this, a stove similar, good or bad, kind of chime in, talk about that with us. If you got another option that you'd like to talk about, that's fine too. Share that with us. If you like our videos, give us the thumbs up. That always helps us. There's a little section over on the right hand bottom that's thumbs up or thumbs down. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. If you give us a thumbs down, that's fine. Just kind of tell us why you didn't like the video or how we can improve, and we'd greatly appreciate it. Or send us a private message. That'd be great too. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be bringing another video shortly. Have a great day, guys.